January is usually a quiet season at Tokyo DisneySea, but today, Mediterranean Harbor felt different. It didn't feel like an event, it felt like stepping inside a Disney story. For those who don't know me, my name is Manami. As a local who has been going to Tokyo Disney since I was a baby, I'm here to help you make the most of your park experience. So let's get started. From January 14, Tokyo DisneySea is hosting the third chapter of a special event called Disney Story Beyond. Unlike the typical event, Story Beyond invites guests to step into the story that goes beyond attraction and shows. This time, the story unfolds here, in Mediterranean Harbor. Inspired by Italy, this area feels like a living story, but during the season, it feels even more immersive. The story takes place in an area called Palazzo Canal, which is part of Mediterranean Harbor. The narrow streets, canals, and bridges create a perfect setting for storytelling. This chapter follows a young man named Carlo who dreams of becoming a gondolier. Through his interaction with fellow gondoliers and the people of the town, he grows while preparing for his big debut during the carnival. In Palazzo Canal, the story of Disney's Story Beyond quietly surrounds you. Decorations, music, and small details make it feel like the characters are nearby, preparing for the carnival. You can even buy carnival masks inspired by the story. There are 3 colors: white, blue, and light blue, and each comes with different stickers and ribbons so you can decorate it yourself. You can even discover new parts of the story by taking photos at specific spots. It's simple, but it makes you feel like you're part of the story. In this beautiful setting, I've decided to start the morning with breakfast. First, I've tried a traditional Italian carnival dessert. This version is inspired by the story, filled with coffee and mascarpone cream. The pastry is light and crispy, and the cream pairs really well with it. The coffee flavor is quite subtle, but the balance with the mascarpone is really nice. One thing to be careful about: there's a lot of powdered sugar on top, so make sure to not get covered white with these sugars. My rating is 3 out of 5. I also ordered the pistachio and strawberry cafe mocha. The cup design is special for this event with the gondolier snack sign and the colorful carnival mask. Inside is a cafe latte topped with fresh pistachios and dried strawberries. Along with the drink, I was given a stick of chocolate. The idea is to melt the chocolate into the latte to turn into a cafe mocha. So I tried stirring, but the drink wasn't very hot, and since it was already cold outside, the chocolate didn't melt very well. Some did melt it off the stick, but it stayed at the bottom so it didn't fully blend. It's a fun concept, but I think it works better if the drink is hotter. So my rating is 2.5 out of 5. Just as I finished eating, I heard lively music coming from somewhere nearby. During this event period, surprise carnival moments happen around Palazzo Canal. A wagon appears with musical playing, and suddenly, cast members and guests begins clapping and dancing together. At first, I wasn't sure what was happening, but once I let go of the embarrassment and joined in, it became incredibly fun. By the end, I was dancing in circles with the cast and sharing high fives and smiles. Sometimes the best moments at Tokyo DisneySea are the ones you don't even plan for. Before ending the day, I visited Ristorante de Canaletto to try one of the special Story Beyond menus. Sitting here overlooking the canals already felt like part of the experience. There are 2 different menus, but I ordered this one. Sitting here overlooking the canals already felt really special. So the first meal begins with an antipasto misto. This dish feels like a small scene from Mediterranean Harbor expressed through color and shape. On a tart base shaped like the boat, there's a smooth hot paste. I especially liked the green herb-based sauce, which stood out to me. For the pasta, I chose a seafood dish. As you can see, clams and other seafood are brought together in a rich tomato sauce. The deep red color of the sauce is said to be inspired by the canal mask, tying the dish beautifully to the story unfolding around us. By the way, the sauce was so good that I couldn't leave a single drop behind. And the shrimp on top had the shell soft enough to eat as they were. In a place like this where you want to eat neatly and comfortably, That kind of thoughtful detail really makes a difference. Next comes the main dish, roasted lamb. It was served with several sauces, each adding a different layer of flavor. And to my surprise, these vegetables were the highlight. There were some varieties I don't usually see in Japan, and as someone who loves unique vegetables, that made me really happy. It was surprisingly delicious and easily my favorite part of the dish. To finish the meal, dessert arrived. A strawberry tiramisu-style dessert served with mascarpone ice cream. The chocolate decoration on top, shaped like a musical note, felt like a small, playful detail. When the Story Beyond sheet was lifted, strawberry sauce slowly spread underneath. It was beautiful to watch and just as satisfying to taste. Light, gentle, and not too sweet. A perfect way to end the meal. I would rate this meal a 4 out of 5. As the day slowly came to a close, I took a ride on the Venetian gondola. After experiencing the story, the food, and the carnival, floating quietly through the canals, it felt like the perfect ending. Calm and romantic. Disney Story Beyond isn't just about watching the story unfold. It's about walking through it, tasting it, and sometimes even dancing inside it. If you're visiting Tokyo DisneySea in January 2026, I really recommend slowing down and spending time in Mediterranean Harbor. You might find yourself stepping into a story without even realizing it. Thank you for walking through Tokyo DisneySea with me. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to see you again in the next video. Bye!